tighter that way, so it's more taut behind you.
Oh, I like the drapery, but
Okay.
if you want me to pull it, I can pull it.
No, I thought
Yeah.
that was causing the.
Oh,
I
no,
thought
no,
you were
no.
saying that was the root cause.
I mean, we're supposed to be sitting on either side of the table. Either side of the table. That's like a Republican and Democratic podcast.
Yeah, we should start one, honestly.
Yeah, let's turn this one into it.
I think we should just be like, like the last podcast on the left guys. They all have
Yeah.
they have their own network, and like them and all of their friends like have podcasts on their network. And,
Really?
Yeah, and
Huh.
like they're all really piggybacking off the one podcast.
Man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You got to do what you got to do.
I get it.
But yeah, we should do that. Except it's all just like us, maybe like plus another person here and there. But we have like 10 podcasts that are just like basically us.
If you get 10 podcasts that are mildly successful, that's a freaking paycheck right there.
All we do is talk, and we're just like, yeah, we quit our jobs, but like it's tough. All we do is talk. Because then you got to start, like, I guess you don't have to do anything, but it would end up being the same podcast if you didn't like research stuff.
You'd have to actually prepare.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could only do at most one a week.
Yeah, I'm not preparing for shit.
Nah, dude, I forgot, or I had to put the lights up. That's as much as I'm preparing here. But I did prepare, and I got you should probably. I got wait, hold on.
Do we have new?
I got a on a package, so I know no new guys. I haven't prepared that much.
I was like, whoa.
But I came with some conversation.
Oh, okay.
I saw The Blackening.
Mike mentioned something about it.
Yeah, I saw it with him.
Did you know anything about it going in?
I saw the trailer when we saw Fast 5. And that's about it. That's all I knew about it.
What'd you think?
It wasn't very good.
Yeah, that's what Mike said. Mike's
I'm sorry.
Mike said he's like, I thought it was going to be like a scary movie kind of movie,
Yeah.
like the Wayans Brothers version, not like a
Yeah.
horror movie.
I thought it was going to be
And
great.
he's like, and it was honestly like kind of like a couple parts I guess were funny, but he's like, I don't know that it was like supposed to be a comedy.
I chuckled.
What was up with the movie? What was it, a comedy?
I thought it was supposed to be it's exactly what he said, a scary movie, because the whole premise behind it is they go away for Juneteenth,
Yeah.
and there's like murder or like murders start to happen to their group.
So it's like a whodunit.
Exactly, and like the big tagline to it was not tagline, but when in the preview it was like, oh, a black person always dies first in the movie. So it's like, well, it's a cast full of black people, so who's gonna die? It made that why I was like, oh, this is funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was like that was one of the funniest lines in it. Wasn't much going on. A couple baddies in it though, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know.
Both sides of the spectrum, very handsome guys, beautiful women.
Was Morris Chestnut in it?
I have no idea. You know what's funny? I felt pretty white going in there, and the opening scene. Obviously, there was four of us. I think it was four of us, four of us, white guys, only white guys in the theater, and obviously the rest weren't white. And the opening scene, someone's like, "Oh, I didn't." Behind me was like, "Oh, I didn't know she was in this," and I was like, "Who the fuck is that? I have no idea who that actress is."
Yeah, but you don't know who a lot of actors.
That is true. That is true. In my defense.
Do you know who the actor was?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna pull it up.
She's in the movie. She's gonna be billed. She wasn't in the whole movie, but I'll know. I might recognize her name. I might not.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. The Blackter.
Is that what they're going by?
No,
That's good.
The Blackening.
The Blackening.
Okay, let's go. Wait.
Damn.
There's straight up a movie that came out last year called The Blackening. That's not.
It's not that?
It's not that about black people. It's like
Oh.
appears to be a. Oh, okay. This is a different one.
Is that like whitewashing?
I don't
doing
know.
that
Something
shit?
just happened. Maybe it was showing me.
Sometimes phones fuck up.
Sometimes phones fuck up, guys.
But yeah, so that happened. Another thing, they had like not a national anthem, but some sort of anthem that Not My Culture Knows, and I was like, damn, I feel so.
A national anthem.
It wasn't a national anthem, but it was some sort of like. It was some sort of
that's
song
awesome.
that I had no idea anything about. I was like, damn, man, I'm so freaking white. Oh, yeah, dude, a lot of. There was a Kool-Aid joke in it, which was kind of funny. But
Dude.
I didn't laugh at it.
You didn't. You like looked around. You were just like,
I chuckled
don't
at
worry, guys. I'm not gonna laugh.
I chuckled at one part, and I was the only one laughing. I was like, "Ooh."
Dude, you didn't tell me that Diedrich Bader was in this movie.
I don't even know who Diedrich Bader.
He's
Bader.
on what's the sketch show or the improv show? I mean,
I Think You Should Leave.
no, the improv show
Oh, the one with Nick Cannon.
with Drew Carey.
Oh, whose line is it anyway?
Yes, he was on that a lot.
He was.
This feller.
Oh, the white guy.
Yes.
Yeah. I knew. I was. There are a few white people in it, but
Yeah, when they were like, "Oh, she's in this," and you're looking around like, "I don't know who this is." He pops on the screen like, "This is my guy. This is my guy. I know him."
I was like, yeah, it's Diedrich.
I was gonna say that'd be so funny if you actually like knew his name and shit in the theater. You're like, "Oh shit, Diedrich Bader's in this."
It was I think it was which girl was it? Antoinette
Robertson. She appears to be the star of the movie.
Yes, it was her. I think she was the. There's one girl that kind of like, not to ruin it. So fast forward if you haven't seen it yet. It was either her or it was this chick. Whatever the opening scene is with the whatever girls in that. I was like, fuck, I don't know who this is. But, what can you do?
What can you do?
Was it a bad movie? I may have said it was a bad movie a few minutes ago. Was it a bad movie? No. Was it a good movie?
You could say if it was bad.
It wasn't bad. That's the
Listen, I didn't want to say that Wakanda Forever sucked.
thing. You wanted to be an ally with it.
Dude, I wanted to ride for it no matter
Yeah.
what, but it's just not good.
I liked it.
Sorry, Coogler.
It wasn't bad. It just wasn't. It wasn't good. It wasn't like funny.
Yeah,
It wasn't laugh out loud funny.
hearing from you and Mike that it was like I also thought it was going to be like a parody movie,
Exactly.
and hearing that it was just like not that. But it was a comedy.
Yeah, because one of the scenes in it that's in the preview is the guy shooting a gun and he's shooting it like this, cockeyed. How do you want to sideways?
Sideways.
And the person next to him takes his hand, turns it over 90 degrees. That's funny.
See,
That's a funny bit.
it is funny
Yeah.
because we all understand the joke.
Yeah.
Well, but when we say it,
It was that was a funny bit. But yeah, will I see it again? Will I watch it again? No. It made more money than it like took to make.
kind of unrelated, but someone that we know posted this picture that says, I think I showed you this last night, but it's of like a, excuse the crude terminology, but I don't know how else to describe it. It's a overweight white guy in a wheelchair holding up a sign. I'm assuming this is some kind of pride parade. He's holding up a sign. There's like scrawled across it. He wrote, "Recovering bigot. I am so sorry. Free hugs." I think that's so crazy to just be posted up at like, and in the photo there's somebody wearing a like rainbow backpack with rainbow leggings giving him a hug. And I gotta be honest, this guy looks like he's just in it for the pervy hugs.
Was it photoshopped?
No, but I was thinking about just photoshopping my face on it and reposting the picture. I'm about to turn into fucking
You'd be getting mad hugs.
I'd be getting mad hugs.
Yeah, dude.
But just you know what, dude? Eventually, I'm gonna be. People want to fucking paint me. I'm like Eminem, dude. If you want to paint me as the villain, dude, I'm just gonna become the villain.
The Joker. It's Joker energy.
I'm the Joker.
Yeah, we've gone over this many times.
Dude, I would own the role as the Joker.
Was it the new one's coming out?
I might just
Joker
start.
2?
I might become one of those people that just like dresses like the Joker all the time. Which
It's
Joker?
too much energy.
I know. Which unless you get it tattooed on you.
Well, there's that guy that's
There's
like
that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
don't
there's
know.
probably multiple people
Yeah,
that have
right.
Joker tattoos on their face, but
He's the guy.
which one should I be?
Which Joker? Which one am I choosing from? Because I tried to list the Harry Potters on the Patreon episode, and that just went terribly.
Any of them? Any Joker? Is Heath the first and only one that comes to mind?
No, I'm just thinking of
Jared Leto.
Yeah, you should be the Jared Leto. If anyone, don't be the Jared Leto one.
Dude, the Jared Leto one is like, I can't believe they put that character in the movie. I can't believe they were like, let's run with this.
Because there's the Jared one, there's the Joaquin Phoenix one,
Mm-hmm.
and there's Heath Ledger. There's like an OG one, right?
Nicholson.
Jack
Jack Nicholson.
Nicholson did play.
He's in the
played
first
Penguin.
Batman movie.
That's Donnie DeVito. Danny DeVito.
DeVito.
Donnie's his brother. Got
Yeah,
them
Donnie
confused.
DeVito. Donnie Wahlberg.
My bad. Is he the OG one of the Batmans? It's probably like really
yeah, of the
old
Batman
Batmans.
movies, yeah.
Because the common misconception getting the Riddler confused with the Joker happens.
The
Jim
Riddler.
Carrey.
Well, yeah,
The
I was gonna say,
Riddler.
they made the Jim Carrey Riddler like. I mean, I don't know. The Riddler's supposed to be kind of pathetic
Uh-huh.
in that movie. That I was just like, "What's this?"
In the early 90s
Having said
one,
that, I loved those movies when I was younger.
yeah, they were very formative.
Dude, I think that's why I love things that are like absurd now and like exaggerated because those movies are like retarded.
Yeah,
The first one's like not that crazy, although it does try to be pretty comic booky. It's like
They're
an
very-
early comic book movie,
it is.
but it's still pretty dope.
I sneeze.
Bless you.
What-
I was gonna keep talking, and I was like, I don't want him to lose the sneeze, so I'm just
Oh,
gonna
dude, ain't that the
pretend
worst?
like I didn't hear him say that.
You can say like pineapple or something. That's one thing people say, right?
I don't know. It's all. I
Tongue
don't
in
know.
your top of your mouth.
Ghosts aren't real.
Ghosts aren't real. All right, I had an interaction that happened last week, and I gotta see how it was pretty Republican of me.
Okay.
Guy came to my door. Oh, a few days before this, I found out that you can't solicit stuff in neighborhoods, and especially where we live. It's illegal without a permit, which I found out. I didn't know that was a thing. Because people come up to the door all the time, right?
Yeah.
Well, at least a few times a month. Guy came up to the door, opened the door. I said, "Hey, no, thank you." I saw backtrack a little more too. He came the day before too, and I just shut the door because I was on the phone.
Yeah.
He came on Saturday. I looked at him. I was like, "Hey, no, thank you."
Saturday. That's a no-no.
Right? That's strike one, right? And I was like, "Hey, no, thank you." Just opened the door and started closing. And he goes, "Whoa, wait." And I was like, "What, dude?" And he's like, "Well, do you want this? Blah blah blah." And I was like, "Yo, man, this is." And then I hit him with, "Hey, I think this is like kind of illegal what you're doing." And then he's like, kind of gives me some tood, and then starts to walk away and goes, "Well, you should get a sign then." And I'm like, "Oh," I'm gonna start like, dude, that really got to me.
You should be really Republican and get your license to carry. You just walk to the door with your fucking pistol on your hip and just be like, "No thanks, bud."
And I was like, whoa, what did you just say? And then he like came at me, and I was like, "Hey, get the fuck off my property." I wish I didn't curse, 'cause I lost my cool. And then he hit me with, "Cut your hair."
Cut your hair. How old do you think he was?
25, 26. I feel bad in hindsight, looking back at it, just because that dude, he was trying to do a job that he probably hates anyway. It was like, fuck, this sucks. And his boss probably makes him go knock on people's doors. So like,
Yeah, but
I apologize to the homie that is just doing his job. I get it, but also, dude, I said no thank you.
it'd be funny if he was just here to try to get you to like sign like his jar record or something, and you weren't trying to hear him out, and he was like, "Fuck you, man."
I was like, I watched the video too because we had the doorbell, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be embarrassing. But I was really nice. I just opened the door and just said, "Hey, no thank you." That should have been it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I felt like kind of crazy.
I guess they're probably told like, don't just take no for an answer.
I know.
But it's also like, I feel like no thank you is like, yo, if they hate the job, I would just simply just be like, oh, yeah. Like, I guess they probably get commission for stuff, but get a different job, man. I don't know.
I've been going back and forth like, dude, just get a new job, dude. Don't do this. This sucks.
I don't think that's Republican.
The get off my property line was a little like,
Well, that's just funny.
cringy. It is kind of funny.
If you had a fucking long double barrel shotgun, I feel like that would be really funny if you had it like on your shoulder. You need like a
Elmer
big
Fudge?
gun.
I should get a big gun.
Elmer Fudge.
That would be cool. Elmer Fudge, is that his name?
It's Fudd. But I do think Elmer Fudge is pretty awesome.
I'm Elmer Fudge to Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudge is the... Listen, this is supposed to be... This is a comedy podcast. Elmer Fudge is the black Elmer Fudd.
Ah.
That's supposed to be like a sexy name, not like a derogatory.
Yeah, I like that. I
Elmer
like that.
Fudge. Like sexual chocolate, like the wrestler.
I don't
know. Charles Henry or something.
I can't even
Don't
pretend.
fucking hit me up. I don't care what his name is.
Drop it in the
Yeah,
comments
drop
below.
it in the comments.
Dude, I don't know wrestling at all.
I have a pretty limited knowledge of wrestling because I was into wrestling for like 2-year span as a young person.
I'll list The Rock, Cold Stone, whatever his name
The
is.
Rock, Cold Stone, Steve Austin,
Cold Stone Austin.
Stone Cold E.T.
I know his name's Stone Cold, but I do confuse that every once in a while. The mask guy, what's his name? Undertaker? No,
Kane.
Kane.
What about Rey Mysterio Jr.?
I don't even know who he is. And John Cena, obviously.
John Cena. See, John Cena is kind of like
He's transcended.
I know that he's known as like I know he's a wrestler, but
Yeah.
he's like way after my time of
Oh,
interest
really?
in wrestling. Yeah, like was not exposed to him as a wrestler outside of like popular culture.
Didn't know he was New Age. Do you want anything to drink? I got water and seltzer. No more Diet Coke.
I would drink a water.
I got you water.
Thanks. They're not far, are they?
Oh, dude, they're real far.
Oh fuck. Thank you.
I realized I was sipping away. It's nice to have, and I'm a bad host. I feel like that's a nice thing when people go, "You want something?"
Did I
to
look
drink?"
really thirsty or something?
No, I was just really thirsty, so I was projecting onto you because I had to mow the lawn. So
Can't help but notice you didn't get yourself a drink.
I have one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I've been sipping.
I see.
But yeah, dude, I was running around mowing the lawn, and then a little slice of heaven shined down, and I saw a truck outside the house on the corner. Not Mr. Softy.
Was it Mr. Mose?
It wasn't Mr. Mose. It was a water ice truck. Water
Ooh.
ice. And I was like, that kind of hits right now.
What kind did you get?
Tiger blood for my boy Charlie.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I just wanted to get it. It was strawberry, and I was thinking, what's mixed with it? Ordered it. Then I read strawberry and coconut. I was like, didn't really hit it what I
Tiger
wanted.
blood.
I should have got lemon
They-
or lime.
The marketing team on that was really like, nobody wants the coconut stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We got to give it all cool names.
Tiger blood got me. I was like, yes, I want that tiger blood in me.
It's probably like the worst flavor. It's like lemon with coconut
Yeah, it was. It's
or orange with coconut. I feel like that'd be gross.
It's all right, but I got the regular size. It's too big. Too big. I should have got the kitty size, but I felt like a little bitch ordering that.
I feel like I have a funny thing to say. Funny anecdote. But I feel like most like frozen treats, anything bigger than like a small, God forbid a medium, is like a crazy amount.
It's too much.
Like when people get like a triple, the triple stack thing of ice cream cones.
How are you gonna eat that?
Yo, I'm just like, yo, you're asking for trouble.
How can you eat it fast enough without it just dripping all
The gulls
down your hand?
Dude, the seagulls got your eye on you the second they're like, oh, I could scoop down, grab one of those, swallow it whole right off of their, get a whole big scoop of Mint chocolate chip.
Oof, oof, dude.
You love mint chocolate chip, huh?
Yeah, I do a weird thing. I get just mint soft serve at the boardwalk. I'll probably do it this summer.
That's not that weird. I guess like because I can fuck with like a Shamrock Shake, and sometimes I like the
See, I don't like Shamrock Shakes.
That's interesting.
There's something in it that just didn't strike my fancy.
I don't like mint as like a treat.
I mean, you're supposed to brush your teeth.
That's like medicine to me.
Yeah, I get it. But
That's like being like, oh, these hard candies are they taste like NyQuil.
I mean, that's kind of like
I would eat those.
That would be good.
I would eat those.
It's kind of like Tiger Blood, though. They took a really good thing and they just threw something on it, like the extra shit. Like everyone likes chocolate, just throw something in with chocolate; they'll still eat it.
Yeah, that might
Mint.
be true. But do you get chocolate with when you get the mint soft serve?
No, that's why it's weird. I just get mint.
You know what? I don't think I kind of like. I think I would be more partial to just mint ice cream versus mint chocolate chip.
It's very good. Try it out.
I don't like.
I'll
I still
give you a lick. This
I would
summer.
prefer that. I wouldn't seek it out.
What do
I
you
wouldn't
get?
order
What
it.
do you get?
Depends where I am.
Corbros.
Corbros.
Yeah.
Usually.
This is a Corbros only thing I get.
Oh.
Yeah.
I usually will either just get just chocolate or chocolate and vanilla swirl. Unless they got
chocolate
something.
and vanilla.
Sometimes they'll have
That's
like
classic.
a weird thing,
Dipped.
and I
Jimmy's?
don't usually get the. Dude, I don't like sprinkles. They're like
They get too messy.
dude, it's just I know this is a crazy thing to say
Mm.
in regards to eating an entire ice cream cone, but it's just like it's just confection. It's only just like little
Yeah, sugar.
beads of sugar, and I'm just like, I don't think they taste good. I don't think like there's something to like licking a layer off of the sprinkles, but like I don't need that.
Yeah, I like the people that get the cup and then take it and then dip it. Every bite.
Dude, ice cream in a cup is like I don't dig that.
No, not in a cup. They got the sprinkles in a cup and they got a cone.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
that's mental.
That is mental.
That's also asking for trouble.
That is asking for a lot of trouble. And they like try to shake it
Whenever
on.
you see an ice cream cone like abandoned on the ground with like a bunch of like seagulls, and then there's a little
beautiful
cup
image.
next to it, and there's like sprinkles everywhere. That's what happened.
That is honestly such a. You can just picture that perfectly.
Well, dude, people drop shit on the boardwalk all day long.
Dude, the boardwalk's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I want to give a quick. Do you think everyone knows what Corbros is? If you're not from this area,
Maybe not.
it's like the biggest ice cream
It's like a
soft serve
spot.
on the boardwalk at the Jersey Shore. I think that's
Yeah.
But they get all like the weird like Russian kids and like not Ukrainian.
They
maybe.
are always like Norwegian or something.
Yeah,
They might be German.
They're definitely not from the States.
No.
And they're very, very young.
Yeah, and they're always like kind of socially inept.
And I feel bad. And they come over here and work for, I think, illegal wages. Straight up.
Yo, what if they're straight up all making like 6 figs a year?
They're like an ice cream like genius.
Yeah,
They're
there's
just
like
we need them here.
work at Corbros and we really we can afford a pretty comfortable lifestyle.
Hey, maybe they take that money home and they have a lot of money to spend.
I don't, dude. I think compared to like, I guess not
Yeah.
knowing where they're actually from, but assuming they're like Norwegian or something, that I feel like their dollar has to be worth more. There's no way
Probably.
bringing American money there is.
Okay, it's
beneficial.
worth more, but I think you get paid less there. I think I kind of realized that people
Is
get
it
paid.
true? Isn't over there everyone over there just like has money?
I mean, you don't have to pay for healthcare and shit. I guess you just have money. I don't know.
Is that true though?
I don't know. I feel as if no one's ever happy where they're at.
No.
If you're over there, you're like, oh, I just want to go to America.
I want a gun.
I want a gun.
Yo, people from other countries that don't allow like
Yeah.
privately owned guns. There has to be people that are just like, that's so fucked up. And it kind of like, I don't want to get in my conservative bag,
Yeah.
but I have conflicting feelings about the gun stuff.
Yeah. On one hand, I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want. On the other hand, it's like, dude, that could kill me.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it's also like I do think it's crazy to be like, you can't have them.
Yeah, I feel the same. I mean, I feel the same way about drugs. It's just like, hey, why can't I make this drug in my house and you're gonna like arrest me for it? I got a business going. That's how I supply my life.
They're only mad about it because
They can't get you know.
Yeah, they can't tax. They
Yeah, they
can't
want-
tax crack. Well, I'm sure in many. Well, they do. They just found a loophole.
Yeah. It's fucked.
Now we're in our fucking woke bag.
I'll hop back on the other side. Biden canceling or trying to cancel debt and then them shutting it down.
He didn't have the authority. It's like, why would, if he doesn't have the authority, like, why would you be president? It seems like they have the authority to do nothing but embarrass themselves.
Isn't that what you think about? Oh, I want to be president one day so I can just say, nah, this is happening.
You want power. So that means,
Exactly.
like, I feel like he was probably just like,
Pussy
yo, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna forget, but like, you just say that I can't.
Yeah. Well, I'm also I'm hopping back over to the conservative
Here
side.
we go.
Yes. Yo, on one hand, I don't care. On the other hand, it's like, dude, everyone did sign a paper saying they took a loan out for this money. So
I mean,
that's why I'm conflicted on that.
I think that I agree. I feel like people are like, don't get me wrong. I understand it's easy for me to say this because I don't have student loan
Yeah,
debt.
yeah, same.
And it would be frustrating, but it's only frustrating because they dangled it in front of them.
Yeah.
And now they feel entitled to it. But it's like, yeah, this wasn't a part of the plan when you signed the shit.
You got bait and switched.
So it's sort of like, also, you're kind of crazy that you expected this to work.
Right, yeah. You're just like, my $20,000, that's going to go away.
I compare it to like I knew a kid when I was in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember talking to him about Star Wars one day at recess or something. He's like, you know what? And I was talking about how like I liked these rare Star Wars figures that were like from the 70s.
Yeah.
And maybe 80s. I don't want
Whatever
some
it is,
nerd
yeah.
fucking jumping in the DMs. They were old. And I bought a couple of them at some like weird store in New Hope.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, oh, my dad works at a toy factory and he makes those. And I was like,
Holy shit.
dude, you got to get me some. And he was like, oh, for sure, I will.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all excited. And in retrospect, obviously, I was a fool for thinking that he wasn't lying.
Mm-hmm.
Just like people should feel like fools for thinking that they were just like, oh, we'll take a big chunk of that off there for you. Like, why would they do that?
It's like going back to your Star Wars kid. It's like the kids that say they can speak a different language. There's kids that I had a kid
Or
that
say they can backflip. I'm like, I just don't feel like it right now.
there's a kid who would say like, oh, I can speak Chinese, and we're like, yo, you cannot speak Chinese.
I can.
I know you can. And we pushed him one day and he tried to say something and we're like, yeah, dude. you
I
can't."
would pay so much money to see footage of that.
I think the teacher even pressed him on. She's like, no, you can't. He's like, yeah, I can. Like, okay, dude. Did it just more of a bad Chinese accent. But anyway, he was a big kid. So
Dude, when you're a little kid, you just like, lying is lit.
no, this was in college. Just kidding.
When you're a little guy, lying is lit. When you're a little school man, that's really what college students are, little school
They
men.
really are.
Because they're not school boys.
Yeah, and you're not a man.
But I mean, how you going to be a man and be in school?
You signed a lot of money away.
Dude, I got to say,
Bad business move.
I don't know if this is progressive
Yeah.
or conservative, but I will say, I think schools like are stupid.
Me too.
Dude,
What type of schooling?
so
General schooling?
all of it.
All schools suck.
Because I think that at this point, with all of the access we have to information,
yeah,
there should just be like childcare,
I agree.
like public childcare.
Uh-huh.
Then you pay for it in your taxes like you would school.
Yeah, we pay enough, yeah.
But it's sort of like facilitated learning.
Okay. All right.
Because then
What age are you trying
all ages.
childcare all ages.
Yep.
Okay. So like so there's not grades don't matter as much. It's more just developing a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, like figure out how to do math. That's important.
And just like I just don't think it should be as rigid as it is like,
No, I agree.
yo, if your attendance isn't great, it is what it is. Come and go as you fucking please. As long as your parents aren't like, our child isn't coming to school and we don't know where they're going.
Yeah, that's
a
bad.
problem. But otherwise, it's like, yo, the parents are like, oh yeah, like they haven't been like, dude, I remember getting in so much trouble all the time. Like, you've missed too much school.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And I'm like, I'm getting in school suspension because I haven't been here enough. Like, what the fuck do you care? I'm a menace when I'm here anyway.
Yeah, it's probably better that I'm not here.
I literally was like that. It feels like it's a win-win for all when I don't come in. And then they started to be like, you should just drop out. I remember once my teachers started telling me, like trying to talk me into it. I was like, I should just drop out.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, then it was like, damn, dude, I don't think they're supposed to say that to anybody.
No, but
And I had
they're
multiple
being
teachers,
honest.
and the principal was like, dude, just drop out.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't want to disappoint my parents. And they were like, guess what, dude?
Newsflash.
Newsflash. And then I ended up being litter than ever.
Yeah, that's why I don't
Actually, I
think,
was just like a bum for like years after I
it takes a
dropped out.
while. But I don't think school matters as much as people chalk it up to, unless you're going to be like a doctor or a
Well, yeah, for sure. If you
lawyer.
need some sort of, but that's why like something like tech school makes sense.
I love tech school. Tech school's sweet. I kind of wish
I tried to go to tech school and it was so rough, I dropped out of it.
I would have loved to know how to make shit. Like I'm learning it later in life, and it's a little of an uphill battle. You know, if I went to tech school, I'd be like, oh yeah, a shelf. Don't worry about it,
Dude,
I got you.
I think I could be wrong about this. I think you can just enroll to tech school.
Now I don't have as much time to just sit in tech school. I got a podcast.
I guess you probably couldn't just enroll in tech school. You just like a 60-year-old guy's just chilling with high school students.
That's definitely. I think you should leave.
Wow,
it.
they let girls in here.
Just in back of the classroom, like raising your hand.
Actually, my brother specializes in motors, and he would say what you said is all wrong. I just picture like an old know-it-all just being like, sir, why are you in this class?
I enrolled.
I wanted to be a teacher. They said I had to take the class if I wanted to be a teacher.
Man, I would have loved to know how to work on a car too.
I know. It's kind of
I'm an idiot with that.
I do a little bit regret. There's so many cool I will say that the tech school crowd is a hard one to want to be a part of.
Yeah, they funnel the bad kids in there.
It wasn't always bad kids. It was a lot of like, although I do think kids that were bad did get a little, I'm sure their guidance counselors were like, what about tech school?
Yeah, that's what sucked. They got a bad stank to it. But then there were some smart ass kids that were like, no, I just want to do this.
Well, dude, I'll tell you what. I did 2, maybe 3 weeks of graphic design tech school, and oh man, I didn't learn a damn thing, and I couldn't stand Eddie. I was like, get me away from these losers.
What's the tagline like? No, honey, we don't need more gamers. We need more plumbers, and electricians, or something.
Yeah, that is that is definitely true. And we definitely don't need any more graphic designers, but unfortunately, I've done the manual labor and I don't do so good with it.
My hands aren't meant for that.
I just like my personality's not meant for that. I'm just like, yo, I don't.
It's early morning,
dude. When I used to have to like actually build things at work, wake up early and like go, and I would just have like a workbench and, dude.
Some people love that, though.
Dude, I worked with guys that were like in their 60s that had worked there for 30 years.
Yeah, they're just like, I come here from 8 to 4:30. I do my shit and then I go home.
Dude, the thing is,
and I have lunch at 12:30.
I remember my stepdad and like multiple other guys that worked there. Once it's time like the day is over, they're just like chilling. They're just like posted up, like talking and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to see any of you. Why the fuck are you still here?
They hit the bars afterwards. So like you want to. I mean, hey, it's nice people have friends that want
But
to get do shit.
but they would just be like, take their time leaving for like another hour and a half.
Oh.
Or they would be like, yeah, I got to do this or that, and I'm like, do it tomorrow. What do you mean?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It didn't matter.
It's gonna be here. Something's gonna be here tomorrow. Only if the place burns down. Which, if you have Joker energy, it could. So who knows?
And I do.
Dang! It's like that pizza place that fell down. Dang! Don't work today. I guess.
Dude,
my pizza
Key
place.
Pizza.
Yeah, Key Pizza.
That would be a bummer because it would be like, oh damn, no work today. That's lit. And then you'd be like, wow, my place of business is gone.
I don't have a job, and I didn't even get fired. My place just is gone. It just doesn't exist.
Oh man.
It's like, It's like you work for like an internet startup and like your page gets deleted. It's like, oh fuck. Well,
That actually probably really sucks because I'm sure the dudes and I'm generalizing obviously, but I feel okay with it.
oh, we got mail. It's mail time.
Thank you, Laurie.
That was our Blue. If you've ever seen Blue's Clues,
Let's see.
no one zoom in on the address here,
TD Bank wants me so bad,
dude.
dude.
They want it, dude. Yeah.
I'm a PNC guy.
I'm a PNC guy too.
Yo, and I also realized I thought previously that PNC. We've probably talked about this on here before.
Yeah,
but I thought that PNC was like semi-regional. Dude, they got them everywhere.
yeah. They're big time, big dick energy. I didn't realize that banks buy other banks either.
Yeah, I think kind of frequently.
Very frequently, and it's like, damn, imagine having a bank that just.
That's why they keep changing the name of our damn sports centers all the
I
time.
know PNC's got a. Oh, that's probably why they probably have one. They do have one in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm not. Hey, listen, Pittsburgh might be great.
It's not.
Just not for me.
It's not.
It's just not for me.
Pittsburgh sucks. No offense to Pittsburgh heads, but
The show we played the Red Wing was pretty good, but it's not for me
yeah.
because I thought it was gonna be trash. But I always want it to be better than it ends up being, and I'm talking primarily show based, but just even when I'm there, I'm never like, man, I gotta stay here. I gotta come back here on vacay. Never think that.
People have hit me up before and been like, yeah, saw you guys in Pittsburgh. It sucks here. Sorry.
Yeah.
So,
Now Portland, Maine, on the other hand,
lit. Pretty
beautiful,
lit.
beautiful. Now I want to go back there for a vacation. This brings me to my next topic. Patreon.com/quit your band while you still can.
We need patrons.
We
I
need
still
more
don't have a job.
We need more patrons. We say this every time, but it keeps getting better and better. So go to patreon.com/quit your band while you still can for Thursday's episode. I always have to remember to we gotta plug this. We gotta plug this more because we got good shit on there, and it's usually every Thursday. You know.
And it's video. We do videos for the Patreon episodes too. It's not just audio, but if you're an audio only, there's
yeah,
obviously the audio archive.
But there is the video archive too. Someone just joined the Discord and was just said, "Hey, went through all the episodes. Now I need more." Well,
you got almost twice as.
Yeah.
You almost got.
yeah, damn,
a
there's a
whole
lot.
second thing for you.
If you really want to hear some wild shit, get over there. Yeah, you can clip whatever you want. I don't care. You paid for it.
Who cares?
Yeah, do whatever you want.
But I definitely could use the money because
Yeah.
my car has officially been declared lost.
Damn, that sucks.
And which honestly, whatever. But now I have to buy another car, and that's annoying.
So how's that work? Does insurance help out at all?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like you're not totally
No, if
Fuck.
I was just out of a car, I would not be as calm
okay.
about it.
Okay, because I was like, damn, I've never had a car stolen.
It's
So I don't know.
it is still really annoying because
I'm gonna get you an AirTag though. That's for sure.
oh,
for your
dude,
new car.
I'm putting AirTags on everything after this.
Mm-hmm.
We should get a poll going on what kind of car I should get.
Everyone comment below.
Comment below what kind of car I should get next. But like sincerely, because I
Yeah.
don't. I'll tell you what. My rental right now
Yeah.
is a Honda CRV. I think
Oh, I kind of like them.
it's kind of dope. I kind of like it.
They're the more room in the back, right?
It does have decent room in the back, but it's not like it's not crazy. It's probably about as much as Joey has in the back of hers.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more because the seats go like completely flat.
Yeah.
Whereas Joey's like always are kind of up on an angle a little bit.
But you have better credit this time around.
So that's the thing.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
good.
great credit. They'll write me a check for an amount that like if I put that whole amount down, that's like a great down payment. And then like as long as my monthly payments aren't outrageous, I'm like whatever. It just is annoying because I paid my car off.
I know you just did that last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the cycle though. I feel like once something you finish something, you get like a month break, and then just back in the saddle.
We're all Sisyphus fucking rolling the goddamn boulder up the hill.
Yep.
And there's no top of the hill. You get tired, the fucking thing rolls down, and then you got to chase after it and catch up to it and start pushing it back up again. You make up all you're never getting to the top of the hill.
And then someone steals your boulder, and then they give you a different one.
Oh my God. Then you got to figure out what your next one is going to be.
I want the boulder with the stripe down the side.
Comment below which boulder I should get next.
What kind of car do you want to get? Do you want to get a car that has like what's the compact car, and then there's a sedan, and then there's
I truly don't really
a
care.
Beetle?
Yo, I should get a Beetle. I should get like a 2000
Yes, yellow.
yellow Volkswagen Bug. Yo, imagine if I just rolled up in that to do the podcast. I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm out here in my new car.
It could definitely fit in this, like a garage like this. This is a tiny ass garage for anyone watching, and
Yo, honestly, if I could find a good deal on
Beetle
one,
would be
and
the
it wasn't
perfect car.
it wasn't a hunk of shit,
yeah.
I would think about it. But at this point, I kind of need something to be a little more modern than what I had, like a little more updated than that. Because I had a 2016, and it had like
I felt pretty modern. I'm driving around in a 2010, 2011 right now.
it was modern enough,
Yeah.
but it was definitely like, I need a screen.
I feel you. So check it out. Our car, my car is getting old. Lara's car, the screen stopped working. It's just frozen. So it really
You got to
sucks.
take it to the geniuses.
Dude, I got to take it somewhere. I tried to fix it myself. So I should have went to Votech because I tried to fix it myself. Unplugged the battery, chilled for a while, plugged the battery back in, think it would restart. And I'm pulling fuses. Nothing's happening. I'm like, damn it.
Dude, you got to
Gotta go to the genius.
You're gonna have to hack the mainframe.
I
Unfortunately,
got a USB plug. I can.
dude, you're gonna take it to the fucking Geek Squad. They're gonna look at it and they're like, yep, just as we thought. We're gonna have to hack the mainframe.
Whenever I go to the Geek Squad, and I've gone a few times. In
Damn,
the past,
I've never done.
I think
that.
I've gone maybe twice in the past 10 years, and they go, okay, well, we'll have to send this out. I'm like, then why not even come here?
That's awesome,
What do you guys even do here? They don't do anything. They just say, gotta take that out.
dude. You know what they do?
They probably fix like screen, like, oh, you got some dirt in your phone. I'll clean
Yeah,
that
like
out.
the guys at the mall.
Yeah. That's probably all they really can do.
Hey, buddy, let me clean your phone for you.
A clean phone though does work better.
Dude,
though.
mine's really gross.
It's so crazy when you clean that little hole. Buzz.
Buzz.
It works a lot better. So clean your holes, everyone.
Clean your holes. Yo, mine looks like I'd be embarrassed to show it to anybody.
Yeah, I don't want to show this on cam. Ooh, I gotta clean my phone. I don't even know what color my phone is.
I think I'm due for a new phone too, which is
Ooh.
I'm not psyched about that.
I might be getting a new computer.
That'd be cool. Do you know what you're gonna get yet?
The new MacBook with the M2.
Good call.
Good call. 14-inch because it doesn't have the. I don't want the touch screen.
Oh, the bar thing?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
So
either.
the new 14 doesn't have that. I just went back to the OG style. So I'm gonna get the M2, 16 RAM. I wanted to get like crazy RAM, but then it started getting crazy expensive, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't. For what we do here, I'll be actually able to like edit stuff now. It won't be as insane.
Yeah, mine is basically that setup.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's just a MacBook Air. It's not a Pro or anything, but it's pretty fast. I haven't had to do any video stuff, but it's certainly faster than the fucking Mac Mini that I had.
That blew my mind. How
I still have it. I should take it to the geniuses.
dude, the geniuses will actually.
They're gonna be like,
oh fuck! When
we
I
gotta
say,
send this out.
when I meant geniuses, I meant Geek Squad.
You said Geek Squad.
Oh, did I say Geek Squad? Okay.
Yeah.
So geniuses I've used more often, and they usually hook me up. I had a weird ass thing happening where all my emails are like saving on my computer. And I was like, I don't know what's happening. I keep deleting stuff and it keeps filling
that's
back
so
up.
weird.
And I couldn't restart my computer because it just once I deleted like a program, like 10 gigs, all the emails that were waiting to download just downloaded. I was like, dude, what's going on? It's driving me insane. So the geniuses did genius that and hooked my ass up.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever taken anything to the geniuses. I have gone to the cell phone store and been like my phone won't turn on anymore.
Yeah.
And the one time I went in, this is like years ago, like maybe like 2018 or something. Took my phone and I was like, hey, my phone just like won't turn on or charge or anything. The guy was like, did you try to doing like it was like a cheat code? And I'm like, no, I didn't try that. What makes you think I would know that is even a thing? And that's like seems like a thing that like factory people know about.
Yeah, yeah.
And he like did it, and he seemed so annoyed. And I was just looking at him like, dude, not everyone is like a fucking iPhone expert.
Right.
Like what? And it turned on and it was fine. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks. And he was just like, I can't believe you came all the way here. I'm just like,
Dude, that's what
you didn't have to do anything.
Want $5? Here you go.
No, I didn't pay him anything.
I'm just saying. Is that what he was bummed out? I was like, dude, thank you.
I don't know, but either way, how often do you think people come in there and they're just like, my phone doesn't work?
He's getting paid by the hour. Who cares? I would have been like, oh, in my head, I would have been like, cool, I did something today that actually hooked someone up. You got it.
Maybe he was just a bitch.
He's a bitch. He sounds like a bitch. I don't like him. What kind of phone you want to get then? Android? Giant.
I'm probably gonna get a BlackBerry.
Yes.
I watched the
What's your
BlackBerry.
BBM?
I watched the BlackBerry movie, and I
There's a
was just like,
BlackBerry movie?
yes, dude.
What's it on?
Yeah.
Was it better or worse than what I described with the blackening?
I'm pretty sure it was the same movie. I think we're thinking about the same movie.
Was Diedrich in it?
I actually don't know. I didn't watch it, but BlackBerry movie. Let me see who's in it.
How a BlackBerry
Dude.
movie? Is it trying to be like the Steve Jobs movie?
Probably.
They got Ashton Kutcher.
Cast. Who we got here? Dude, Glenn Howerton.
Glenn Howerton. Doesn't ring a bell.
Dennis from It's Always Sunny.
Oh, I know him.
Jay Baruchel.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, nobody told me that Sung-Won Cho was in this.
Sung-Won Cho? Let me guess. They're Asian.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good guess.
Thank you.
Rich Summer. Do you know who that is? He's the guy with
They
glasses.
sound white.
He's the guy with glasses
Rich Summer.
on Mad Men.
Yes. Dark hair, tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also
He
in
played.
Love.
Yes, and he was in. I think The Office.
Yeah.
I think he was in The Office.
I think you're right.
And like a weird.
Michael Ironside is in this movie.
This sounds like a big movie.
Dude, this is a bit. I gotta watch this. Blackberry.
You might have signed me up for. I might be down, dude. You might have sold me.
Let me read the synopsis real quick.
Blackberry movie. Yeah, read the synopsis.
The story of the meteoric rise and catastrophic demise of the world's first smartphone. I can't talk.
Welcome.
Dude, it just came out.
It's an IFC film.
Oh, you know it sucks. Ass.
Oh, it's on Prime.
I think you can rent it. If it's free, I'm watching it.
Sung-Won Cho plays Richie.
Oh, that's who plays Richie.
I was wondering. Huh. The guy looks like Malfoy, the lead actor. He's got with the white hair.
Yeah, that looks like
Malfoy should have played it.
That's what like Johnny Depp looked like in Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, before he got canceled.
Well, he's in the movie.
That'd be funny if they edited him out. They Sonicked him.
Did you see the video of this is like straight up old news at this point, but did you see the video of at like some film festival, some reporter asks Brie Larson about like Johnny Depp, and she's basically like, why are you asking me that? Like that has nothing to do with me.
That's sick. I've never
And
I
like
haven't
the
seen
video
that.
like went viral because it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, like why? And I'm so glad that it did, because why the fuck? Like
Yo.
people need to like, why does anybody care about anybody's opinions on those things?
Exactly. That is so weird. Then did she answer?
No, you can see the video. She's just like, I'm sorry, is that a question like for me specifically? Like I don't really understand the question. Like, why are you asking me that? And they're just like, oh, well, because you were at the forefront of like women's rights and Me Too, and she's just like, what does that have to do with me? Like, what does that have to do with this?
She's dope. I always liked her in United States of Terror.
Apparently, people hate her.
Hey, I don't know why. Are they Anne Hathawaying her? Like I think she was cool. I liked Anne Hathaway.
I do now.
Yeah, I know people went through a whole thing.
I just listen. Some people, when they watch Princess Diaries, when she takes the glasses off, and she's supposed to be hot.
Yeah.
Some people thought, "Oh my god, She's so hot. How did they do that?
It's the queen of Joe
And some
Neva.
people that have a little more elevated way of thinking thought still ugly.
Hey, she's in my favorite movie, so I gotta fuck with her.
Well, The Dark Knight Rises.
Interstellar.
Interstellar came on at a restaurant I was at recently. Maybe Loco Pez.
We're just like, I guess we gotta say.
Well, I was trying to guess what it was.
Mm-hmm. Just saw Matthew McConaughey.
I think it was Pez. But yeah, and I kept thinking like what movie is this going to be?
Mhm.
I could tell. I thought it was going to be Dark Knight Rises because at the
It
beginning,
has similar, yeah, has similar vibes. to
Yeah,
it.
the same guy
Yeah,
fucking
I was
made
gonna
him.
say. We'll go on that, but go on.
but yeah, and also the beginning scene is like them in a plane or something, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, this is when Bane comes in. Yeah, I
That was.
don't like that
terrible.
movie.
It's. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I don't think I'd like it as much.
Occasionally, I'll watch those 3 Batman movies,
Uh-huh.
and it's always like first one, incredible. Second one,
See, I like Dark Knight.
see, people hate this because Dark
I
Knight
know.
is like the beloved movie.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Dude, it's got a couple parts that I just can't overlook.
I get it. It is. I mean, it's a classic Batman movie. It's too long.
And one part being the part that is basically a meme at this point.
The White Knight. Is that what they say?
The White Knight.
Yeah, don't they say that? He's
Uh,
like, I'm the White Knight or something.
yeah, but I think that term is like more like
No, it's not a racist term, but he's like the white. He wants.
Yeah,
There's something in it, right?
yeah. I think about Harvey Dent.
Yeah. Harvey
Yeah,
Dent.
the part where Harvey Dent can't tell it's the Joker until he takes his mask off is like.
That's genius.
But that's like, you want me to take this movie seriously? And that's like close to the end, so it's like, dude, we were doing so well. People were captivated, and then you fucking.
That part though, kind of rocks. Though, like it gives them the choice of because it leads them to blowing up the boats and stuff. I like that.
I know.
That's
I mean,
chaotic.
And some of those, I will say that movie might be a little too long.
Yeah, I think all Batman movies
Because
are a
there's
little too
parts
long.
that like, dude, the first one is like perfect to me.
Is that the
Batman
one?
Begins.
That's the one with
I
Liam-
know you really don't like Liam Neeson.
Dude,
Neither do I.
Don't, man.
And it was bad casting, but I just think that's the best Batman movie.
Hey, to each their own.
Batman.
But what I was gonna say is Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer, Barbie combo day. I feel like people are doing it.
I have no interest in seeing Oppenheimer whatsoever.
Really?
Dude, I don't care about movies like that.
You don't like Robert Downey Jr.?
I do.
You don't like Matt Damon?
I do.
You don't like the other guy that I don't know his name? The lead actor?
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You don't like Christopher Nolan?
I like some of his movies. I'm not like a Nolanite though. You know what I mean?
I think I'm sipping the Kool-Aid on
You're a
on
Nolan guy for sure.
I think I really fuck with it. Tenet, I was like, this is great. This is great. This is just what I want.
I haven't watched it. Maybe I should watch it and I'll be
It's
like,
good.
maybe I'll fucking.
It's fun. It's got your boy in it, Christopher Robert Pattinson,
Robert Pattinson's in it.
right?
No, I think he is.
Yeah. Okay. Phew.
Also, who's the main guy? Denzel Washington's son.
Is it Denzel Washington's son?
I believe so.
He's a good actor.
He's a good-looking fella.
He's pretty handsome.
He was on that show, the one with The Rock, the sports show, the football show.
Oh, I watched the first season of that show.
What's that show called?
Ballers.
Ballers. I was about to say, what's that one called? Pimps? Pimpin'?
That show sucked.
I really.
Hey!
Bye.
Our co-star from last week's episode.
Um,
Yeah, show sucked.
I really was. I got into the first season and then the second season. I was like, this is. I don't care, man.
He made another show, The Rock, at the same time, same exact vibe. I forget what it was even called. It was
We're a Cena podcast.
Yeah.
The Rock can fucking eat our shit.
he can come on and plead his case, but until then, Cena all the way.
Dude, I don't think he could physically fit in frame like in anywhere we would put
we'd
him
have
in this room.
we'd have to rent out a studio spot for him. Yeah. Could you move a little to the left?
We have to,
Sorry.
like, rent a bigger table.
Yeah, you can't be that big. No big guys.
How you gonna be big,
You just gotta be a wrestler if you're that big.
dude? Speaking of being big,
Mhm.
I keep wearing daylight shirts because There's some of the only shirts that I have that are like that I have in XL,
Oh.
and I've gained a bit of weight.
Comes and goes.
But it's I'm on my way back to 60 town.
60 town. I love it. We're really across the aisle.
I know. I saw you were wearing a
Look at it.
Super Evan shirt, and I was like, oh no, the comments are going to be ablaze. Speaking of which, people are fucking upset that we've gone viral, man.
Dude, I don't know. I haven't seen the upsetness too much on it, but just love it, man. Love it while it's here because it's only here for a short time. I'm sure next week it'll be gone, so don't worry about it too much, guys.
Yeah, guys, it's okay.
There's bigger things to worry about, like student debt.
Also, let people care about our band for fucking
Yeah.
20 seconds, all right?
And if you didn't get tickets to the show, there's still some tickets left.
Oh yeah, what show's doing the best and which one's doing the worst?
Let's play a little game. Let's bring up the tour flyer. This is gonna be a pretty easy one to remember. I barely have to bring it up. I almost remember. 1 second, people. All right. So we got the first show is Detroit,
Yes.
Chicago, Lakewood, Ohio, which is basically Cleveland, and Toronto. Do you want to take a guess? Because I know which one's doing the best.
Given what you were saying last time,
Mhm.
it seemed like maybe Toronto was doing the best.
No.
No. Maybe you were just surprised at that one.
I was very surprised.
So would you say that Lakewood is still selling the worst? Because last time you were like disappointed with
I'm
the-
disappointed with Lakewood. And it's not that these shows are selling bad. It's just the fact that I thought since all the Ohio talk, it would have just sold out.
Come on, Ohio. This flyer rocks.
It is a great flyer. Chicago's like, I think the tickets they're moving pretty good on that. Already like half gone.
Oh, weird. The city that we're fucking banned
Yeah,
in? That's
so-
pretty... Huh. Really makes you think.
And then the rest are moving too. But yeah, Toronto, man, because just because of the last time we played there, how
It's been a long time.
underwhelming it was. Like not sad, but
No, I mean,
just
I've gone
I
on
just-
record saying I don't like that venue very much.
hard luck.
Hard luck. Bar.
Not to dead name anything, but whatever.
It was just not a venue that I like to play.
Yeah, I mean the stairs are bad, and I love. I really like Toronto. I think
The
it's a cool
electricity
city.
there was fucked up. That was my biggest thing.
Yeah.
Always got shocked by the mic.
Mm.
Amps were always buzzing loudly as hell, and I remember like asking them, and the
This-
people there were never. They were like, "Yeah, I don't know what's up with that."
This place looks cool. Fuck, I forget what I just had it up. Whatever,
It's called
wherever.
Velvet.
Velvet Lounge, or Velvet. Really right. Velvet in Toronto, Ontario. I saw. I think Speed just played there not too long ago, and it looks like a cool spot. So I'm excited to play there, man. So our only Canadian show. That's how it should have been labeled. Only Canadian show.
True, because you know we ain't going to Vancouver.
You won't catch us back in Vancouver. But yeah, buy tickets to that. We'll have the link in the bio. We have Quit Your Band While I Still Can Patreon. If you want Thursday's episode, stay tuned for news on what kind of car Taylor's going to get. Drop it in the comments below.
Drop it in the comments what kind of car I should get.
Follow us on Spotify. You can follow us now. Subscribe to this page. That's all I got.
That's all we got,
That's all we got.
folks.